Sorry about that. I had to let the dog out before I started. So I try to keep everything situated in the background here. Gotta get my headset on correctly. And mute the mic for the setting. Alright, so last time we played this game, we finished this nightmare. Still funny to me. Anyways. Yeah, the game. Okay, it's not just me. The game turned itself up. Good. I'm glad that's not just me. It's just
the system. The people are represented by two separate
let me try to
yet equally important groups.
Fix this. The volume mixer is jumping all over the place.
The police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders.
Hi, Kitty Fox.
These are their stories.
There's a bug in here. I don't know where it went. That's gonna bother me.
Well, you get her on the phone right now and tell her she's got to go through with it. I moved my schedule all around to accommodate this lunch, and I'm not about to... Yes, I know what time it is. If
There's
her
like
beauty sleep gets interrupted, tough.
That's distracting.
Hold on. I've got another call. Trisha Vanderhook speaking.
Mom, you gotta help me.
Is the volume level okay now?
Where are you?
Or...
At school. I've been shot.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
We're just going right into this.
Is this another one of your tricks?
Time, huh?
I told you, you're not getting another dime out of me, sonny boy.
What do you want from me? I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't personal.
Tag, can you hear me?
Christ.
Say something.
What's the nature of your emergency?
It's my son.
Is the volume
Let
level
me
okay?
through, damn it.
Or
I'm his mother.
do I turn it down more? Do I turn it up more? This boy's very dead.
Tip, Ray. If you ever decide to get murdered, don't call your mom first.
I know, if somebody has a gun to your head, why would you call the cops first? God damn. I'm a bit quiet. I shouldn't be. There's no reason. I'll turn the game down a bit more. I don't know why the volume levels didn't stay at what I had them at, but you know.
See if you can calm her down, Martinez, okay? And get her some water or something. We're gonna need to question her once we're done here. So, what do we know about the workout king?
Tag Vanderhook, 18 years old, set to graduate from this school next
Computers aren't good at listening.
Nice scar on
Yeah,
his face.
yeah.
Any other distinguishing marks?
Yeah, 2 bullet holes. First one passed through him here in the side and took him down.
My
Second
mic is
one
plugged
got him
in all the way.
heart.
I had to double
That'll do
check.
it. Well, I guess we're looking for
'Cause,
evidence of motive,
It's
traces
a little
of the
weird
killer.
that it's not.
Anything that'll give us information about
working
the
right.
crime.
The sound levels aren't working right. Oh, we're just fucking going right into this, huh? Playing some CSI here. Ballistics, time of death, clue concerning entry, clue about motive, family connection to school. Well,
Looks like our Vic grabbed this to staunch the bleeding.
Before the second bullet finished him off.
great.
That the phone our Vic used to call his mom?
Probably.
Home, 5:35.
So last call was made at 6:05. Lasted 28
Phone
seconds.
very clearly
And
said
ended with a bang.
5:35. It's great. Good thing. This fucking video game, man.
The door's spring-loaded, and it's got a keypad lock. Yeah, whoever shot our Vic must have had the code to get in.
Or the kid opened the door for his killer.
Sometimes I think the audio is fucked up, but no, it's just this game. Huh, I wonder if this is a clue.
Look, trophy case has been smashed.
Oh,
Track and field awards. There's a medal missing from the display.
Whoever snatched it
Oh no, a
wasn't too
murder.
careful.
Hey, keep
Part
it
of the
weird.
ribbon's still attached.
Kid got
Yeah,
killed over
a
track
kid got
needle?
shot like immediately.
Here, first bullet, the one that got him in the side.
Then a shooter must have been standing about here.
It's a long way from the door. This wasn't some drive-by. Our killer got pretty close to the victim before letting him have it.
A little exchange of pleasantries before getting down
So,
to
Cutie
business.
Fox, is the volume level good now? Like, do I need to keep messing with it? Connection to school. Connection to school. Alright, so I can close the volume mixer that's sitting in the way of the chat. That's good to know. That's a weight bench. I'm okay. I'm existing, you know. Is the family in any of these images?
This gymnasium was presented, blah, 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 generous donation from the
family.
Vanderhook family.
Vanderhook, that's our victim's name.
Somebody didn't appreciate the generous donation.
Cool.
Emmy should be able to tell us if...
I'm almost
Hey,
sad
what's
this
this?
shitty game
Where?
is ending tonight.
In the kid's mouth, it looks like... Wait a minute. Check it out.
A medal?
Why was this in his
From the
mouth?
trophy
case.
case.
I'll never know why that medal was in this boy's mouth.
Mrs. Vanderhook, we know you've been through quite a shock, but we're hoping you can answer a few questions.
We're very
Callan,
sorry
don't
for
worry,
your
a
loss.
boy got
I don't
murdered.
want
That's about all
sympathy,
you
I want
missed. And we
justice.
played fucking
Of course.
highlights.
This may be painful for you to hear, Mrs. Vanderhook. We found this medal
Find the hidden object
in your
game.
son's mouth. Does it tell you anything?
Yes. Somebody didn't
Basically,
like my
it went
son.
right into it
Tag
with
has a
this boy
talent
calling
for
his
making
mom
enemies.
before he
and
got
your
shot.
Amsterdam prepper like oil and water. Last month he was thrown off the wrestling team. Last year he was badly injured in a fistfight.
Consistent with evidence? I don't fucking know. I mean... Why would I have any evidence against this? I don't know this kid's fucking shit. He's got a scar on his face, I guess. Speculation. He had a scar on his face.
Would that be how he got the scar?
I'm afraid so. Spoiled that handsome face, but what did he care? Tag had what one might euphemistically call an assertive personality. Came with the territory, him being a Vanderhook.
They show up on the bench in a costume. Please no.
Should I recognize the name Vanderhook?
Only if you're ambitious, detective. We prefer to stay out of the limelight. But think of the names you do know in this town. None of them would have succeeded without the Vanderhook
wow, you're
blessing.
pretentious.
Take New Amsterdam Prep. We Vanderhooks had everything to do with building its reputation
too.
and keeping it
And I
afloat.
want to burn her ugly
Just
floral
last summer,
shirt.
I gave the school a new gym.
You did give the school a new gym, you pompous ass. Did he cry before? I know I saw the plaque, but I cried, "Get out of my gym." This almost sounds ridiculous enough for this fucking video game.
This gym?
Yes, detectives. The very gym in which my son
This
was
JPEG
killed.
of a gym?
The irony is not lost on me.
Can you tell me why Tag was kicked off the wrestling team?
Unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike conduct. Apparently the full Nelson is an illegal move. Why exactly are you asking me this?
Red herring?
We have to follow up on every angle.
Red herring. What are you doing in my gym?
What did your son say to you when he called?
Like, it
Did he
sounds
give
like
you
this
any
entire
indication of
family's
the
an
killer's
asshole. Moving
identity?
on, case closed.
He tried, but I didn't give him the chance. You see, I thought it was all just a trick to get me to cough up money.
Think. Did he say anything at all that can help us?
He said he was sorry.
To you?
No, to the killer. He said it wasn't personal.
Nothing personal, kid. I mean, he did say it, I guess. I don't know how the detectives would know that he said it, but sure. That it was revenge-oriented, I guess. Or not? What?
Do you know why Tag came here today?
To work out.
Before school hours. How'd he get in?
Okay.
All the students have keys to the main entrance. It's part of the
It
school's
was number one.
philosophy.
Well, you'd
To
think
show we trust
if the kid's
them.
apologizing,
But
it was
the weight
probably
room
fucking
was locked.
revenge.
Takes a key code to get in.
Yes, that room is for the athletes only. He had access through his membership on the wrestling team.
Not consistent? The dude was
You're
on the
saying
wrestling
everybody
team.
who makes it in New York has to get the Vanderhook blessing. Say, you wouldn't have anything to do with putting Donald
Oh,
Trump back
God.
in the headlines, would you?
This was
I'm
made
in
in
no mood for
2012. No,
small
no,
talk,
thank you.
detective.
Of course. Sorry.
I
Oh,
know boys his
God.
age.
He might have gotten kicked off. It
sometimes
doesn't mean
tend
he
to keep
doesn't know
their
the fucking
problems
code to the
bottled
door.
up. Did Tag and you communicate?
Yes, detective. We had a
It is
model
bad because it doesn't have
relationship. He
Munch.
told me everything, and I denied
It's
him
bad
nothing.
because it's not good. I don't even know what this woman just said. Also, thank you for the sub. For the sub renewal. I didn't even know you subbed me on Twitch. He told me everything and I denied him nothing. No. This game is bad though because it doesn't have Munch. It's bad because it's fucking made by Telltale and somehow is the
Pardon me
worst
for
video
bringing
game I've
this
ever
up,
seen
but
that was
if
made in
that was the
2012.
case, why would he resort to tricks to get you to cough up money?
Excuse me?
Didn't you say you jumped to that conclusion when he called you?
This is how you work, is it? Seizing on every little contradiction and throwing it back in a person's face? Must be exhausting. As a matter of
The only
fact,
way
our
this game could
relationship
be
did
better,
hit a rocky
honestly, is
patch
if it was
last
an
month.
FMV game.
April Fool's Day, to be exact. We had a rather nasty fight.
Just a terrible Law and Order FMV game
What do you
sounds
fight about, if you don't mind
extremely
my
up my
asking?
alley.
But I do mind your asking.
Listen, Mrs. Vanderhook, we're just trying to find your son's killer here.
Then I suggest you start doing that and stop prying into irrelevant
This
personal
woman's
issues.
pointing aggressively at
My
me.
son was a good boy, detectives, with a life of promise ahead of him. Now he's dead. That's all that's important.
Yeah, he's dead. Sounds about right.
I just don't understand how something like this could happen here at New Amsterdam Prep. We try so hard to model peaceful methods of conflict resolution.
A good example is the best sermon.
Benjamin Franklin. It's
Looks
been
so
my motto
stupid.
as headmistress.
Mrs. Boersma, do you have any idea who the murderer might be?
None. Tag was such a popular kid.
Who names their kid Tag? By the way. Tag isn't the fucking... It's not a name. It's not a fucking name. It's a thing on a shirt that you rip off. Talent for me. I mean, that could be popular, but... With this game's logic, I'm going with no. Because, Mrs. Vanderhook said murder is a surprisingly common occurrence at New Amsterdam Prep. Tag was expelled last month. Ben Franklin never said this. I guess it's this one? Because I really don't see it being this one. He wasn't expelled. He was kicked off the wrestling team, but he wasn't expelled. And I don't fucking know about this one.
Mrs. Vanderhook told us he got in a lot of fights.
Yes, well, he was high-spirited, I suppose, but we all loved him. He was loaded with life.
Loaded is the word. What can
Yeah,
you
why
tell
was
us
this kid
about
eating a
this
track medal
medal?
from
State
1997?
cross-country champion 1997. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I can rattle off academic records from memory, but sports records, that's another story.
This woman is horrifying.
Is Coach Harvey in? Well, when he gets back, have him give me a call. I've got a question for him.
The weight room door has a keypad lock.
Yes, that's a recent change. Some students were complaining that certain athletes were monopolizing the equipment. The lock allows us to monitor who uses the facility and when. We issue a different code for each sports team, one for
So-
football, one for lacrosse, and so forth.
See what code was used with the fucking thing and isolate the team. Yeah, he had access because he was on the wrestling team. Realistically, this
Can
would
you
be
tell
real
us
easy
who
to
entered
solve
this
because you just see
morning?
who entered
Certainly.
what team
I
they
just
were
have to
on,
check the
and then
record.
you
That's
just fucking go down
odd.
the list.
What?
There were 2 codes entered this morning. I recognize the second one. That's the code for the golf team.
There
But
you
the one
go.
that was entered at 5:40, that doesn't match any of the codes we issued.
Administrative code, maybe?
No, I've never seen it before. 01010.
That's binary code. I don't know for what, but
You've been headmistress here for 20 years.
No, just the last 8. I began as a classics instructor, moved up into administration in '89, but I still teach a class in Virgil now and then.
I think we're getting off topic here.
You said the first code was entered at 5:40. What time was the second code entered?
6:08.
was this before the murder? I don't fucking know. I think they said he was murdered at 6:05 or something. I hope it means like kill or something. Dude. This fucking game, it might. Where's the fucking info about the phone that says 6:05 lasted 28 seconds. So I mean, it was after the murder, wasn't it? She just said 6:08. It's 10. Okay. All of the above. I think. Yes. Is it all of the above, or is... It is. I guess we can conclude that Tag entered the golf club code and is the killer.
608? That's after the murder.
The killer went out and came back in?
Maybe the metal in the mouth stunt was an afterthought.
This game is a fucking clusterfuck and I love it.
Coach Harvey? Yes, I know, just ghastly. Tell me something. The first place state medal for cross country from '97. Yes. Can you tell me who? Harris, of course. No, that's all. Thank you. The student who won that medal is dead. His name was Harrison Bedford.
What happened to him? Should we Callan, do you recognize this name? Keeping it weird, do you recognize this name? I didn't expect it to ask me a question about the previous chapters. We got a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna go with yes. Oh, okay, it might be the preppy jogger thing. It's the only thing that any of this has in common, so...
Harrison Bedford, the preppy jogger.
That's right, he was a student here. May 17th, 1998. Almost exactly a year ago.
You
He asked us
followed the
about somebody
case?
from the preppy
We
jogger
conducted the case, so
murder, but by
please,
name,
you don't have to remind us we
and
blew
none
it.
of us
I'm
recognized
sure you
it.
tried your best. Such a tragic loss.
Could the 2 murders be related? Were Harrison and Tag enemies?
Well, not to my knowledge. We encourage our students to rise above petty feuds. Semper et infirmi est animi exeguique voluptus ultio.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's about how I feel about whatever just happened.
Harrison Bedford had a brother in middle school, didn't he?
Not anymore. Franklin's here at New Amsterdam this year. He's a freshman.
What about the girlfriend?
She started speaking
What's
in
her name?
tongues, yes. I think she is possessed. I think we met this kid's girlfriend. I think it was the lady at the end of the last episode or something. Someone get the holy water. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. It's definitely not Abby. Apparently they think you don't
Allison
pay enough
Conway.
attention that
Yes,
It
she's
would
a
be
senior,
the
transferred
fucking
here at the start of the school year,
ADA from the
sponsored by
game.
Mr. Bedford.
that
Are
people
both kids
know
in
from
school
the
today?
fucking show.
Well, they should be. Yes. Oh, I remember seeing Allison's Mercedes in the lot when I arrived.
We'll need to talk to them.
But they're in class. I hate to disrupt the students' education.
It's our education I'm thinking about right now.
Great. Well, that game is fucking. It's trying to implement the other
So,
cases now, and I
Allison
don't like
Conway
it.
goes to prep school now.
Mr. Bedford is a generous fellow.
Probably helps that Allison gave birth to his grandson.
Here's one case where being a teenage mother moves you up the social scale.
Detective Briscoe, Detective Curtis.
Oh, I did not
Nice
think
to
this
see
woman
you
was a
too.
teenager when I first met her.
I guess this is about Tag Vanderhook.
News
She looks like a
travels
potato.
fast.
We'd like to ask you a few questions.
You know, there's another murder that's still unsolved.
Oh, get over yourself, bitch.
We're investigating whether there might be a connection. Where were you at 6 o'clock this morning?
6 o'clock?
Oh,
I was at
God.
home.
Home is still in Brooklyn?
No, I live with the Bedfords now, ever since Brendan was born. I thought you knew that.
Memory's the first thing to go.
Can anyone confirm your whereabouts?
Sure, the whole household was up at 6.
Okay. The dialogue fucked up there, so. Brendan was throwing one of his famous tantrums. I mean, she's got a child, and the whole household was up, so. Sure. I don't know. The dialogue fuck up. It can be corroborated, I think. The other bitch just said that the car was in the driveway. It saves time. It does not. Don't make us get things wrong. We don't want to have to redo it. I don't know when this bitch arrived, so I'm gonna go with it can be corroborated.
I tried to sneak canned baby food onto his plate and he caught on. So I have to go down to the kitchen and mix him up a fresh batch in the blender.
Kid's got discriminating tastes.
He's a Bedford.
Great.
How old's the little guy now?
6 months. You should see him. So full of energy. He rolled over for the first time last week.
That's great.
Hate to be a killjoy, but shouldn't we get back to the subject at hand? Franklin Bedford's
fuck is
supposed to be in
Franklin?
gym right now, but we
Oh.
didn't see him on the
The
basketball
little brother.
court.
Okay.
He's off with
gotcha.
the golf team at the Chelsea Piers driving range. They've got a big tournament coming up and the coach has them all practicing their swings. What? Check with Mr. Tate if you don't believe me.
Yeah, that does. That seems. Baby's the murderer. Yeah.
Golf on a day like this. It's been pouring all morning.
The driving range is covered now.
Must have happened after they revoked your membership.
Rude.
What makes your baby food so special?
Arugula. I know, kids are supposed to hate stuff like that, right? But Bendy inhales it. I call him Bendy.
Why do you
Let's get
call
back
your
to the
kid
murder,
Bendy?
okay?
Why do you name your son after fucking Bender the robot?
Did you know the victim?
Oh god.
Tag? Sure. I mean, a little. This is a small school. It's hard not to know everybody a little. And Tag wasn't the type to blend into the woodwork.
How long have you known him?
Since September, I guess.
Does this fit with the timeline? I don't fucking know. I barely remember this bitch. When did the preppy jogger thing happen? Do we know when that happened? In the sense that he... Okay, 1998 was a year ago? The... Crate? Fucking sure. Yeah. At this point, I just fucking guess with these questions. I don't even know. Did she say that he's... No. I think it's this one. Not positive. The headmistress's fucking tongue talk was all I took, well, was all I fucking absorbed, so... Yeah, special guest of the episode. There are no special guests unless you're bankroll, in which case you are the specialist of guests. 2 or 4, you'd say. Administrative code. Harrison Bedford. Tongues. Transferred here at the start of the school year. So, I guess that's right.
What'd you think of him?
Everyone kowtowed to Tag because of his mom's money. He liked to brag about his conquests in class, and the teachers were too spineless to shut him up. I kept my distance.
Why do you look so much
So
older
you
than the kid that was
weren't,
killed?
one of his conquests?
God, no. As if.
Oh, cutie fox, you poor soul. Go the fuck to sleep.
You live in the same house as Franklin. Was he there at 6?
Sure, I assume.
You didn't see him.
No, I mean, he would have still been asleep at that hour.
Is this consistent? I hate this fucking game. I mean, they said the whole household was up. So by this game's logic, it means it's inconsistent, right? Right. Good night, cutie fox. Be sure to catch the VOD, because I'm sure this is gonna be an interesting one. This game can't not end on a fucking stupid note. Yeah, I knew it was one. I was looking for the right answer while talking, because fucking
You told
can't
us
process
nobody
the
could
words I'm
sleep
reading and
on
talk at the
account of
same
your
time.
baby.
Nobody except Franklin, I meant. That kid could sleep through anything.
Did you actually see Franklin this morning?
No.
No.
Good.
Something peculiar about this murder.
Tag had a medal shoved in his mouth. Harrison's medal, right?
How do these things get out?
It's a high school detective. So, who do you think put it in there? Harrison's ghost?
Would he have reason to? Did he have something against Tag?
When me and Harrison were together, we didn't waste time talking about Tad Vanderhook, okay? But he did stick up for me once when Tag was a real ass.
Does it fit with her earlier testimony? I mean, she said she knew him, but she didn't say anything else. The fuck? Vanderfuck. She might have. Yeah, but he could still be an asshole if you haven't known him.
I thought you
Fucking
first
game.
met Tag this past September.
She
Yeah,
did, but
not
that doesn't
counting
mean
that
they
house
can't
party
have a
last spring.
fucking
Tell us about that house
squabble
party.
at any given time.
Harrison wanted to introduce me to his prep school friends. Tag wasn't invited, but he showed up anyway. About
Also, yeah,
midnight.
go play Quark's
He
game
got
if you
in my
haven't. It's
face
a good
and
game.
called me Harrison's little Brooklyn bitch. Harrison got him in a headlock and made him apologize. Totally humiliated him. It was awesome.
And that was the end of it? Tag ran off with his tail between his legs?
I don't really remember how it ended, to be honest. I was pretty wasted at the time. I passed
Quark's
out
game
not
is
too
good,
long
but it's
afterwards.
not made for me. Because I have no computer skills
Tag
whatsoever.
insults you. Harrison attacks Tag. And later, Harrison is
I
dead.
did not make it far,
I
but it
guess
is a
people must have
very
pointed
creative
fingers.
and fun game.
At Tag? Like I said, I hardly knew him. When you guys ruled him out as a
I love
suspect, I
mystery
never gave him
shit,
another
so
thought.
it is
What
right up
about
my
the people
alley,
who
even if I
did
can't
know
play
him?
it.
I guess a lot of the kids around here kept on thinking he might have been involved.
Did Tag do anything to dispel their suspicions?
Tag was a bully. I think he liked having people think he was a killer, especially the younger kids.
Kids like Franklin.
Thanks, Allison. We'll be in touch.
Great. I love that this game eats my mouse
think
for
our
a few
boy
minutes
Franklin
or a
is
few
the killer?
seconds after that fucking
Pieces seem to
ends.
fit.
So, if he entered the golf team code to get back into the weight room after the murder, who entered the first code?
The mystery code? Well, could have been Tag himself. His weight room privileges were revoked when
His
he got
weight
kicked
room
off the
privilege
wrestling
is not
team, but
his
Mom
being
said he was
revoked
good
does
at
not
getting
mean that he
around the
couldn't still
rules.
know the fucking
So then
code.
Tag let Franklin in.
Not realizing
Yeah,
the kid
making
had
the
a
game more
gun
approachable
and
for
meant
people like me
business.
is good because
It's a good theory.
I'm
Not enough
incompetent
evidence for
and
an
could not
arrest.
use the terminal
Not
for
yet.
the life of me.
Come on, let's find some.
I could barely
Can't you
navigate
just
the
talk to him when he gets
directories.
back from the driving range?
We intend to do that, but in the meantime, we need to take a look in his locker.
Oh, you can't do that without a warrant.
No, but you can. New Jersey versus TLO. Back in '85, Supreme Court decided school administrators have the right to search lockers, provided they have just cause for suspicion.
You've
You
done
know,
your homework,
school
detective.
administrators
I'm
can
impressed.
search lockers whenever the fuck they
Still,
want, I feel like.
don't know. Franklin Bedford's always
Get
been
over
a
yourself,
well-behaved
bitch.
student.
We have reason to believe Franklin had already left home by 6 this morning.
Allison told you that?
Reading between the lines, yeah.
Shouldn't we let him explain before we jump to conclusions?
This woman's fucking...
We think Franklin blamed Tag for his brother's death.
Oh dear. I'm not unaware of the rumors that have been circulating around the school.
Revenge is a powerful motivator, Mrs. Borsma.
I
Borsma, that is
suppose
quite the
I
name.
should open that locker for you. Here it is, number 224. What exactly are you expecting to find?
Fucking JPEGs
We'll know
of
it when we see
lockers.
Bingo.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep the murder weapon right in my fucking locker.
Yeah,
It's
Tyler.
fine.
Franklin Bedford, where were you this morning at 6?
Why? What's this about?
Oh, I
Little
hate
matter
you
of
too,
a
kid.
murder weapon we found in your locker. Care to explain? Book him.
This
You are
kid's
under arrest
very
for the murder
fucking
of Tag
pretentious and stupid looking.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to a
Borsma
lawyer.
head sandwiches. I think this is the first time we've been inside the
No
precinct.
confession yet?
Not a word. They must teach counter-interrogation at that fancy
For
prep school.
interrogation or
Trying to turn up the
anything.
pressure.
Good
Other than
cop,
that
bad
one
cop?
main office area with the computers.
He's only 15. He's not too old to cry. You get him there, then I'll turn on the compassion and bring him
This is
home.
an NPC.
I'm sick of
Yeah,
waiting for
yeah.
a confession from this punk. We got the weapon, we got the motive. At this point, he's just
Hi,
wasting our
Tin.
time.
It's
Go
going good
easy,
except for the
detective.
fact that this game still exists.
Come on, Franklin. Come clean. It'll be a lot
does
easier
sound like
for
he's being
everybody if you
framed.
do.
But also,
My client maintains he's
I,
innocent.
Give
I
me
don't
a
fucking know
break.
this fucking game anymore.
We already know you were out of the house before 6.
I don't know why he's
so if you
blockier
weren't
than
busy
everyone
drilling
else. I guess
holes
it's
in
'cause he's a
Tag Vanderhook,
teen.
Where the hell were you?
My client prefers not to disclose this information this time.
Need a little more time to cook up an alibi? Don't rush on our account. Daddy's not going to make this one go away, kid. We're staying here till we get the truth.
The strategy for Coke? No. I don't know a fucking strategy for coaxing a confession out of this kid. Get him to the breaking point, then use compassion to bring him home. I'll play good
You
bad cop,
hated
I guess,
Tag,
because my
didn't you?
brain just
Of
clicked on
course you
bad.
did. Harrison didn't like him a bit, and you wanted to be just like Harrison.
Don't talk about my brother.
Franklin, it's okay.
Ouch. Bad cop.
Sure, Harrison was your hero. Great athlete, big man on campus, the perfect older brother. But the hero died, and his enemy went on living. It must have burned you up every time you saw Tag's smirking face in the hall. Knowing how he got away with murder.
Shut up! You don't know what really happened.
Don't take the bait.
You're getting under his skin. Do we go bad cop or good cop? Bad cop, good cop. Bad cop, good cop. Paul Blart, Mall cop.
Everybody knew Tag killed your brother, but nobody could touch him. There he was, walking around free, laughing about Harrison, telling everybody what a loser Harrison was.
Lies, it was all lies! He was a damn liar, and so are you. He deserved it. He deserved what he got.
Franklin, watch yourself.
He's cracking. What now? Bad cop.
So you thought, hey, he got away with murder? It must not be that hard. But guess what? It turns out Tag wasn't a murderer after all. And you are. So
No, I want to
who's
be
the ultimate
bad.
loser in this story, huh?
That's right, my boy. Stand firm.
Damn, we almost had him there.
No good, he's standing firm. Wait, this is through talking. Better try again. They just... So, it's 3 times bad, 1 time good.
I'm so
Go eat.
We didn't
Where's
ask
a
him
little
about
kid
the
like
weapon.
you get a hold of a Walther P-22? Daddy give it to you for first communion?
I know about using
My
compassion,
client has
but
no
compassion
idea
can
how
be
that
bad
weapon got into his
compassion.
locker.
For Christ's sakes.
I got free points for
You
that.
hated Tag, didn't you? Of course you did. Harrison didn't like him a bit.
Don't.
Sure, Harrison would... Knowing how he got...
Shut up. Shut up!
Don't take the bait.
Bait.
Everybody knew Tag killed... Frank...
I can't stand these blank ass stares the characters have.
Sure. You had every right to be outraged. And you had access to a gun?
I can't
Dad,
look at this
safe.
lady and not hear the blind boy
I
from the
found the
last
combination.
episode.
So you stashed it in your locker, and when the opportunity presented itself...
But I didn't. I wanted to. I admit it. I brought the gun to school, but then everybody started whispering, and I couldn't go through with it. I wasn't the one who shot Tag, I swear.